So I'm going to make chocolate chip cookies.
Right.
But I've been wondering.
Yeah.
When you mix the chocolate chip in with the mix, put it in the oven, how does the chocolate not melt?
Today I want to talk golf lockdown. But before I do, I need a coffee. And today I'm thinking something posh. So I'm going to go to the shop and get a Costa. No instant coffee, no coffee mate, Costa coffee. Right, lockdown. On the 23rd of March this year, the government put Britain on lockdown, or partial lockdown, or a bit of lockdown, or lockdown-ish, so to speak. And part of the consequence was golf courses were closed. It was direction by the golf unions, England Golf, Wales Golf, etc., to shut the golf courses down. But prior to that, during social distancing, golf courses had come up with ingenious ideas to pretty much allow people to still play golf. But then the lockdown came and everything changed. The courses were closed, and everyone was like, why? Why does golf have to close? You know, we can keep distance, we're not touching the rakes, we're not touching the flags. And that caused a big bone of contention, especially on social media. Initially, it was stay home, stay safe, protect the NHS, save lives, and I understand that completely. But then people started questioning golf. Why does it have to close? Why can't we just do social distancing? Why can't we do 2 people off a tee? Why can't we separate tee times by 10 minutes? Why? And some people on social media got in their bonnet a little bit saying, that's the lockdown, stay home, live it, golf will come back. But people are entitled to an opinion. If people want to question why golf courses can't stay open, let them. They're allowed to question it. Everybody has their own feelings and thoughts around this lockdown. Me personally, I can't see why they can't open. He's fell over again. Silly tortoise. Come on. When will you learn? I think with the correct social distancing measures in place, and members only, and if they break the rules they forfeit their membership. Why can't they stay open? It's a form of exercise. You're now allowed to travel to do your exercise as long as it's a reasonable excuse in accordance with the law. So why can't they open and let people get out there and exercise? How does it melt?
No, does it melt?
I assume so.
But how do you get chocolate chip cookies without the chips melting? On Google, I've Googled the recipe and they've come up with some lovely pictures of chocolate chips. But I'm just thinking, how do they stay into chocolate chips?
Right, so you've asked that question. What's your problem?
I don't actually have any chocolate chips to make the chocolate chip cookie.
What does it matter?
But I'm still going to make chocolate chip cookies.
You're going to chocolate chips?
But I make my own.
What?
With chocolate. I'll just make chips out of this. Is this when you use your hands?
Probably, yeah. How's it
Okay.
going?
Well, not great, because I don't have the right sugar. I don't have the right butter.
Yeah.
I've put clotted cream in.
Did it say to do that?
No. I don't have the right chocolate, and
You've not got any scales?
I've got no scale, so I can't measure anything. So it's not at the moment. But I'm just gonna wash my hands. I've got my chocolate chips on the go. That aren't chocolate chips, they're chocolate chunks.
These are chocolate chunks.
I'm just interested to know if they melt, because when you go and buy a chocolate chip cookie, the chocolate chips are intact and chocolate chunks. So how does it not melt?
And I know people are saying, well, you know, the safest thing to do is stay indoors. Get it, completely understand that. But people need exercise, people need to get out, people want to get out. And I think the thing that's annoying people more is the fact that golf courses are being used by the public to have picnics, sunbathe, walk. There's arguably more people on the golf course now than there would be if we played golf. And other comments that I keep hearing is, what about the green staff? What about the people who work in the golf course? What about the people who have to serve you? What about all those people who would have to work if we started golf? I'd be interested to hear if they would prefer to be at work on 100% pay or sat at home on 80% pay. What's the matter? What's happening to them? Sticking together?
Oh, I don't know. They're just holy.
What brand are they? Slate them. Slate them.
Neville's, I'm not happy.
Neville's, your wraps are crap. So, what are we having for lunch?
Ham. Ham and cheese wraps. It's not a ham sandwich, it's a wrap.
So, yesterday we had ham sandwich. Day before we had ham and egg baguette. Day before that we had ham wrap. So we've gone full circle again. We're having ham wrap again.
I like ham.
But it looks like there may be light at the end of the tunnel, because there's a few articles out now saying that golf may come back in the middle of May. So the good thing is it looks like golf will be one of the first sports to be released from the lockdown. What measures will be in place once that happens, I don't know. But we'll have to wait and see. I think, you know, what we saw prior to lockdown will likely be what we will see again, with like rakes removed, little foam things in the holes, possibly even painted circles around the holes. So if you get within that, you've a tap in or you're in the hole. It's difficult to see, but it'll be nice to have golf out and get people out exercising again, just meeting up with people, keeping the social distance, and getting out there and getting back to the game that we love. They look like cakes, babes. And you put them in a cake tin. Cookies go on flat.
Oh.
So that's just cakes.
Wow.
You put cookies in a ball type thing on a tray, not in a brownie tin.
Alright.
So we've got cakes.
They're cookie cakes.
The big picture is that this coronavirus is going nowhere. It's going to be around for arguably years. So until there's a vaccine available and everyone's been vaccinated, are all these people who are preaching to everyone who's got an opinion about golf just going to stay in the house? Or are they going to be the first ones out there when the golf course is open? That's the interesting thing here. It's just one of those things. This is going to be around for a while. I think the rest of the year will be social distancing on golf courses. Golf competitions within the course that you're a member of are unlikely to happen, I think. So you've effectively got your handicap for the rest of the year, which is a bonus if you've a bit of a bandit. This is just going nowhere. We're going to have to adapt and overcome it and live with it for the foreseeable future, or we're just going to have to lock ourselves in our house until effectively every known case of this virus has left the country and we lock the country down and let nobody in ever again. And I think once the control is there and the government lifts the lockdown, people need to be pragmatic and realistic. And, you know, if you're high risk, if you're one of these vulnerable people, then unfortunately I think you're going to have to manage the situation how you deem fit for you, as long as we all practice those social distancing aspects of it and try and keep everybody else safe. But we can't stay indoors forever. So this is your actual cake then, is it?
Great British Bake Off, here I come.
Yeah. What are you putting on top?
It's like a chocolate sauce.
Sauce.
Icing, sorry.
It's like a buttercream icing type thing, isn't it?
I don't actually know. Chocolate chip sponge?
So it's got chocolate chips in there,
Inside the cake, yeah.
and then you're covering it in chocolate.
Yeah.
Nice. They're finished.
Voila!
So what is it? Present your masterpiece.
It's a Victoria sponge
Victoria Sponge is jam.
with chocolate.
Is it just a Victoria Sponge because that's your name?
Yes.
Okay. Let's take a look at it then. Very nice. I think the ultimate takeaway from all this is it's been difficult for everybody in the whole of the UK, not just golfers. But let people deal with it how they want to deal with it. If people want to moan about it, saying, wow, well, they should be open, let them. They don't need shooting down every 5 minutes. We're all stuck indoors. We're all dealing with this in the same way as everyone else because we're told to. But we might not deal with it mentally the same. We may not all agree with how it's being done and the decisions that are being made. Yes, I understand that people with influence need to pass the message on. I get it. But if someone disagrees with you, they disagree with you. It's their opinion. They're completely entitled to their opinion. Just because it's not your opinion doesn't mean it's wrong. And I think that's the end.